Hello, everyone! So, apparently, I accidentally saved over something, so my flabbergasted image was just the cute little same-sex lady-type flappers dancing, which I do love, but not the whole advertisement. But hey, you know what? We're in this week, and if that's the worst thing that happens this week, I'm gonna take it. Hey, Wall! I know we got JD. I know we've got Ribbonanza hanging out. Welcome on in. Let me know how my volume is. It seems like it's kind of loud today, maybe, or does the El Gato, the Pokemon music, just need to come up? Y'all just let me know, and I will make the adjustments. We are having a manic Thursday. On the scale, it's actually I'm gonna adjust it. It's come down a little bit. It's come down just a little bit from before. Ah. Hey, hello, Art of Alchemia. Yes, we is playing the Pokemons. I adjusted my volume down, so you may wish to adjust. It is very rare. Oh, looky, we gonna actually do this. Yeah, we can do this with Arceus. Louder than usual for these streams. I usually have to turn it up high. I'm going to leave it for the moment. It's showing that my volume is going into the red, which it's never done before. It's also really weird because on the other screens, it was only in the yellow. I don't know, y'all. Streaming is alchemy. It is art and science, and you can dial in the science, but that doesn't mean that it's actually going to do the same thing every time and every place. Let me know how the background audio is. I have been chasing Gimmieghouls, the shinies, for a couple days now, without success. No, but I wanted it. The first day, like, every raid was abandoned. It's getting a little bit better now. It's getting a little bit better. It was really funny because I would be in lobbies for like a 3-star Gimmighoul, and people would abandon the raid because they're like, oh, this team isn't good enough. And I'm like, I'm in here with a level 100 Arceus. I'm a one-shot this level 3 raid. Just let me do it, friends. Just let me do it. So hi, all. How are you? How have your weeks been? I know JD's about to have some dinner, which is awesome. I had mine earlier so I could be hanging out on this stream. Gilmore, it's been gray and rainy here today, so Gilmore, my cat, has been high energy and Vera active, like Vera active. So he may show up here demanding attention. Yeah, I was literally like the let me solo her Elden Ring guy. Like, no, I will solo this raid. I will hit very freaking hard. Just let me do it. Just let me do it. I'm actually, okay. I think I'm loud enough that I'm actually going to pull this mic back a little bit, and that might actually level me out a little. I am not going to complain about the raid systems today. I'm not going to do it. I want to, but I am not going to do it today. Not going to do it. I have made the decision. Okay. I am, let's see. User counter. First user count. Okay. I'm looking at the first code because seeing you, Ribbonanza, reminded me. Oh, come on. It was being so good earlier. It was being so good earlier. Well, I'm trying to figure out why it is not saving. I'm looking at the code and trying to figure it out. Execute public name to that. I wonder if input. Using a variable. but it's not going to let me type anything in there. Okay, unfortunately, this is not apparently going to be an on-the-fly fix because I am not sure if it is a problem with the code or if it is a problem with the input variable. Hey, David! Look, y'all, it is full rubber ducky. Just hanging out. David, you need to update your Twitch icon so we can actually have a thing pop up. You have really adorable art of your face and your amazing hair that should definitely be up on the thing. Like lunchtime, I was hopping into all of these things. Today, not today. Now it's going just a bit slower. Just got back from the movies. What did you go see? Did you see Into the Spider-Verse? Did you see Into the Spider-Verse? Did you love it? Was it everything you could have hoped for? Will do. I will even crop it for you. How does that sound? Into the Spider-Verse, I'm going to see with Daddy Dan. Okay. Okay. Then what did you see? Ooh, Boogeyman. How was it? Again, I am very deliberately not going to complain about this setup. Oh, good. Worth putting on pants and leaving the house then. Really? Okay. Like I said, I'm going to not complain about this right now. Source type from input was here. Okay, so that works. Channel point redeem. That turns that on. Oh, you know what? Let's try. I don't think this will fix it. Move down. Oh, I don't have to do that. I can just drag this. I don't... What does this say? Execute code, keep alive. Recompile on start. Last user. Return true. I feel like there's something... So when I look at this code, information, it says keep alive no. And I'm decently certain I do want it to... I'm decently certain I want the keep alive on this to be yes. I just don't know how to change that. So I might have to do some digging in order to make that work. But I at least have a suspect. The fact that we still have to pay for online and there's still no server should be a crime. I mean, if we really want to split hairs, I guess one could argue that you are paying online, you are paying the online for Nintendo. Whereas this is technically Game Freak, which is, they are, but it's still BS. I agree. I agree it is BS. Again, I understand they don't want, like, massive pinging, but all of this takes so long, especially, like here, I don't get into the raid, and I'm not allowed to just immediately refresh, because you know these are full up, right? These go so fast. There's no way these are not full up. But I still have to wait in order to refresh. And that's just not cool. That's just not cool at all. But yes, we had a very interesting talk show on Tuesday, to say the least. We tried very hard to talk about race and TTRPGs. We mostly talked about Centaur accessibility, which is also a really good topic. After Centaur accessibility, we also talked about a lot of sci-fi and Star Trek, which again are great topics. I am still trying to figure out what I'm going to summarize that episode as in the YouTube thumbnail. It was a show and there was talking. There was a lot of talking. Rex Verde stoked the fires, and we love that about him. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna update the title with closed captions, because I do have those going on. I think, yes, they are going on. And, I don't know. Maybe we'll eventually get into a raid today. This was going so smoothly and so nice. I was getting into at least every other one at lunchtime. Today, not so much. Not today. I mean, because lunchtime was earlier today. Right now, on this stream, not so much. I have not been hitting up raids quite as much as I would like, because I've had quite a few other things to do. I was trying to hunt down... I had to go to 8 different pharmacies yesterday, y'all. I walked for 2 hours and was unable to get the thing that I needed. So again, I was not... See, it shouldn't take this long for it to figure out that this raid is full and going. Because I promise you that raid is full and going. And this is why I don't like to just be like, well, I'll try, because it takes so long for it to communicate and check that now I can't check for new raids, because I said I wasn't going to complain about this, and yet here I am. Oh, wow. Yep, Yep, I might just resort to hitting up all the raids on my map. I was like, I'll try this. This is at lunchtime. I was like, this is behaving. So I might try this on stream. And if this doesn't work, I specifically didn't go through all of the Gimmeghoul raids on my map, because I was like, I might need to do that on the stream tonight. And I hate being right sometimes. David knows how often I am right. And it sucks. Oops. Okay. Are you saving? Have you saved? Okay. That has saved. Okay, we are... This idea is leaving. This idea is not working. This is an idea that we are not doing further. Instead, we will do this. So yes, what has everyone been up to? I was really looking forward to... I had a 0 session for a game tonight. And a couple people were not feeling well and were not able to make it, which is, it stinks, but also I'm glad that people were comfortable enough to say, I am not feeling well and I cannot do a game, because that is legit. We will challenge as a group. And, the sad thing was, I had already hyper-caffeinated. I had already had my caffeine when it was called off. So, I'm gonna be up for a little while tonight, which is good, because I've got another secret project that I'm working on soon. It's starting soon. I'm already working on it and have been working on it for a while, but it's starting soon, and so hopefully that will give me some nice, quiet evening time that I can knock out a little bit of writing and prep work for that. I've been living and breathing Final Fantasy XVI for a month now, and I must rest. I understand that. So, for those of you who don't know, the shiny Gimmeghoul event is going on. The shiny raids are terrible. Rates are terrible. Even more frustrating, shiny Gimmeghoul looks basically no different from regular Gimmeghoul. See, this is why I was like, stop abandoning these 3-star raids because they go down so easily. Like, you don't even really have to try. Oh, I need to buy some more Pokeballs when we get to the next... Remind me, chat. I gotta buy Pokeballs next time we fly. So again, these raids, after you beat them, are 100% catch rate, so you can just throw out any old ball. Gimmeghoul chests look like a Pokeball, so I'm just using regular... Thank you, JD! Saturday, we are doing our Flabbergasted campaign. Not campaign, one-shot. It is a one-shot for charity benefiting the Trans Lifeline. I am so excited to play this game. It's a system called Flabbergasted, and it's set in the Roaring 20s, and I'm playing Daisy. She is exactly who she says she is, and her accent is totally not fake. It is going to be a just bananas good time. Very high hijinks. And if you donate, you can force us to sing. That's right. There's donations where we'll have to deliver all our lines with jazz hands. And then there's a donation where we'll have to sing while also trying to do our accents. So, you know, that's going to be fine. Nothing bad is going to happen there. Oh, I have to make that, Thank you, chat, for reminding me not just to buy Pokeballs, but also to make the donation tiers for Tiltify for the Flabbergasted campaign. Because who forgot? I forgot. Daisy just sometimes forgets. I would like to buy... I need to buy just a metric ton of regular Pokeballs. Because we doing a lot of raids. Because the shiny rates heckin' suck. I was like, wait, is suck a bad word? Can I say suck? I feel like every time I hear about Trans Lifeline, people are saying it just opened. It's the first trans-focused lifeline. It's been around for years. Yeah, like it's not new. It just still needs. They are at least not replacing their actual volunteers and guidance counselor help people with AI. In case y'all don't know, don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. AI is not a good replacement for actual human beings, for people who are in crisis. In case you somehow didn't know that. That music was actually very great and gave life to my soul. Because I've beaten the game, I actually... Oh, we've done... How many raids have we done? Have we done 2 or was it 1? We've only done 1, right? Is it working? Did it work? I may not have set it up correctly. I tried, y'all. I tried real hard. This is raid 2. Okay, excellent. You're gonna catch this Gimmeghoul. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're going to... Raid game, raid counter. How do I change the name of this? How did I do this before? Ah. Let's try, maybe this will fix it. Haha. Okay, maybe. Let's find out. And I actually realized I'm so resigned to none of these being shiny that I didn't actually check. Because shiny Gimmeghouls are actually very anticlimactic. The chest looks exactly the same as a regular Gimmeghoul. And the Gimmeghoul itself, the little buddy hanging out in there, is just a very slightly lighter shade of gray. Okay, so neither of these were shiny. Y'all, I've caught a couple. I've spent a little bit of time farming already. Move this to make it just a little bit easier to keep track. Okay, let's see. Did I fix it? Ha! No. Heck! Heck! Okay. So how do I... Maybe if I try this. No? Oh. So the problem is... Oh, maybe it's here. Ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha-ha. Save. Save and compile. Okay. So I did that. Aha. Let's try. Let's pop over here. I want save. Save and compile. Okay. Raid set. Save. I literally have to go through like all of these little things and just see. Just see. Raid counter, raid counter. Let's try this one. Because I don't know enough about this code to know what is breaking what. I managed to fix it before, or I managed to edit it before, specifically for to make it from a death counter into a hatch counter. And I thought I copied all of them, but apparently I didn't quite. Save. Save and compile. Raid counter, raid counter, raid counter, raid counter. Raid counter, raid counter. Bring me a dream. Make it the shiniest that I've ever seen. Oh, what's this? RAIDS. Let's change that. What do you say? Save, save and compile. Well, you've got a rubber ducky to explain code to you in chat. Yeah, so Ducky, it's less about the code itself. It's more about if you open StreamerBot and you look at the death counter, I'm trying to figure out what under all of those. So I have edited all of the death into raid. I edited it once from death to hatch, and that works. I can do a hatch count, but we're not doing that today. Total raid counter. Persistent should be that should be correct. Raid and raid. Total raid counter. Right, since our last shiny Pokemon. All of that. Oh, let's see. No, that's correct because that is in OBS. Raid counter rem is remove. Raid counter reset. Raid counter set. Just for giggles. Just for giggles, I'm going to try... No, that's not it. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to have a raid counter today because I can't... Ish not going to behave, and it was not a quick fix, and the point of this was to maybe be able to quick-ish fix it, and if we can't quick-ish fix it... Oh, heck, I hate it when I do this. Then I would rather just play the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing some raids. So yes, we have the Flabbergasted charity game this weekend. David and I have a secret little something that starts next week, and I am very, very excited about it. It will be a while before you all get to experience it, but I hope you will enjoy it when we are able to reveal it. Happy fooding, JD! Enjoy your dinner! Let's see. And then next week is outside of the secret little something starting. Next week is pretty normal. We got Flabbergasted Saturday. We got David's stream tomorrow. David, you're still thinking about Darkest Dungeon 2? I believe. And then Secret Thing. And then we've got the talk show Tuesday. I have a calendar over here, y'all, which is the only way I keep things straight. Thursday, I have my stream. Friday, we have David's stream. And then Saturday, David and I have a home game, which I'm very excited. That's going to be some fun drama because it is my heckin' himbo bard. And the only thing more fun than my himbo bard is watching David's reactions to my himbo bard. Because here's the thing about my himbo bard. Himbo bard is chaotic, clueless good. Causes a metric ton of drama and fallout wherever he goes without knowing it or meaning to. Just chaotic, clueless. Wants to protect people, wants to do good things, has no concept. Himboard. Yes, himboard exactly. Has no concept. That's what he does is often problematic. So that's a treat. The next thing I need to research, after I get the raid counter working, is I need to research if I can trigger the OBS counter without through my Stream Deck button without having to use the chat. And I feel like there's gotta be a way. I just don't know what it is. Because most everything is in this, at least the tutorials are built for allowing chat to also do it. Which I certainly don't mind if I, like, forget and chat wants to be like, oh, they missed a hatch. Bam, hatch. However, if I could just push the button and have the thing show up. I probably could. I could probably what I could do. But I don't know how that would do the counter part of it. Because I could just have the, you know what? Okay. I could just have the overlay appear and time out. I could set up a series of actions to do that, except that won't increase the counter. Yeah, I have to figure out... David, you're going to have to look at first and figure out why first is not updating. And then I'm going to have to spend some time with my raid counter to figure out why raid counter is not working. Do 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 do. That was not what I wanted. Keep instance active. Compile on application start. Keep instance active wouldn't give me what I want out of first, would it? Here, David, I'm going to drop you a thing in Google Drive. And see if you can, or in Google, in our chat, see if you can make any sense of this. Might be if it does what I think. Yeah, I was in a raid. So I was in a raid, and I was only half paying attention to the raid because I was also hanging out in Saucefire's stream earlier today. Because Saucefire, a Crit Award finalist for Outstanding Community Member, friend of the channel, Saucefire, was streaming Mass Effect earlier today. And so I hung out and watched his Commander Shep hoard all of the good weapons from his party. And I'm like hanging out in his chat and having a good little old time. And we entered the raid, and I heard the shiny sound. And I was like, oh my god! Oh my god, it's a shiny! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a shiny! Oh my god, it's a shiny! And I, like, looked down, and I didn't see. Oh, that was a large Pokemon that I just straight up did not see. You don't want to fight a god, Piggy. Just go away, Miss Piggy. You don't want to fight a god. And so I like looked at the party, looked at who all we were fighting, and didn't see. Ooh, I definitely don't want to use you for this. Let anyone join. Didn't see what looked like any shinies in the party. But as it turned out, someone was using a shiny. And my excitement over the shiny sound was actually just excitement over someone else in the party having a shiny Pokemon that they were using against the Gimmeghoul, and the Gimmeghoul itself was not shiny. Didn't I just have a Charizard? Did I dream that? Oh, you might be here. There we go. I assume keep alive prevents variables from resetting after stream ends. Okay, well, I mean, it can't hurt to turn it on, right? Keep instance alive. Save. Pre-compile on start. Do I want it to pre-compile on start, do we think? According to ancient Greek mythology, Sharon was a doctor who was half horse, half human. That made him the centaur for disease control. Welcome on in, Jester Jedi, coming in with a bang. I can hear David's groan from here. I am on the other side of the country, and I can feel the pain that you just inflicted. Thank you for the rim shot. Do 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 do. Okay, we are just gonna fire blast this guy. After 6-star raids, just non-6-star raids are just so easy. Then my work here is done. Hi everyone, how is all? I'm good. So I was saying I've had a couple games this week cancel, which is sad but also fine because one of them was for stress reasons and the other, like other people, were not feeling well. So, you know, if you don't feel well, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and take naps, take breaks. Show yourself compassion. But as I was saying before, because we got a few more folks hanging out in the chat, or at least loiking, on Saturday, Candace the Magnificent is going to be running a charity game here. It's a Roaring Twenties game, and I'm playing a character named Daisy. She is absolutely exactly what she seems, and her accent is totally not fake. It is going to be a high shenanigans game, and I cannot wait. We spent a while fighting with the raid counter, and it is not behaving, so I am not keeping track of how many raids we have done, because I have to do more than just press a button to do that, and, you know, more than just pressing a button is asking a lot of me right now. Not a shiny. Heartbreaking. You hate to see it, but there we are. I'm gonna pick up whatever this shiny is. I like a shiny. The join raids system is being very slow and very not friendly today. So I'm just going around and doing the raids on my map until we run out of those. Yes, so there is a shiny Gimmeghoul event going on right now, and if you do these raids against Gimmeghoul, they have a high likelihood of being shiny. Now, a high likelihood is a generous statement. Oh. Gimme. Gimme, Gimmeghoul. It is not a very good shiny odds at all. However, this is the only way to get one of these shiny. And unfortunately, I need 2 of them shiny. I guess, technically speaking, I guess I only need 1 because I need to see if the shiny rate in Pokemon Go is any better. I have not looked at that. I fell off Pokemon Go really, really hard. And then, got grumpy about it because they made a lot of decisions that were very anti-accessibility. And it's not that I personally need the accessibility, but I really don't like it when companies take away accessibility. or paywall accessibility. So I fell really hard off of Pokemon Go. And I'm sure someday eventually I'll get back to it. Actually, I'm not sure. I would like to think that maybe someday I'll get back to it. I have not yet. But I might have to play just enough to get 2 shiny Gimmeghouls to see if they are easier to get shiny than this Hecker. Unless I get really lucky and get 2 shinies in the next week. But the shiny odds are terrible. And the shiny gods have never been on my fit. Look at this show off. This show off over here with their shiny. This shiny over here in the corner off screen. And for anyone wondering, I am using Arceus. Arceus is currently holding a dread plate, which is why he's all gray and red. And I'm using Judgment, which is not actually a normal type move with Arceus. It is the type of whatever plate he is holding. May the odds be ever in your favor, right? I really need them. I have had a couple really cool, really lucky shiny breaks. And I don't really want to say this because I feel like it will summon David and then he will, like, read me all over the stream. But I have spent an obscene number of hours playing Pokemon in search of shiny Pokemon. It is truly obscene. Especially during the pandemic. But, for those of you who don't know, this past weekend was my birthday. Sunday was my birthday. It was the 99th anniversary of my 651st birthday. That is a joke because my screen name is Damfear. I had a lovely little birthday party. I had several really good friends come over to the house and we drank sangria with an incredible recipe provided by the ever impeccable Urban Bohemian. And then I did a stream where I gave away some shinies, and that was really, really great to just get to hang out with some folks on a not normal streaming day. No shiny. No shiny. We're gonna save real quick. Not that it matters. Because if we don't get these shinies, or if we don't get to keep these Gimmeghouls, oh well. But because I shiny hunt, I turn off autosave. And then I had Monday off, and it's been a good week. It's been a short week because I had Monday off. It still doesn't feel like a short week. I'm sure you all understand how that feels. But, the weekend is coming up. I am very excited to have a little bit of time to kill. Although some of that time I don't get to kill because I have to start writing or continue writing. Thank gods I don't have to start writing for the secret project. That will not be out for a very long time. Challenge as a group. Let anyone join. Change your Pokemon. Flabbergasted is the only game that I have this weekend. So that will be a very fun time. And yeah, I expected it to be a very intense week. I was supposed to have a thing. I was supposed to have at least one more thing earlier this week. I was supposed to have a thing later tonight, and I was also supposed to have a thing Saturday, and all of those left, which I am a little bit sad about, but also excited to be, like, nicely rested and prepared for these other games. And yeah, I don't have to worry about rushing off stream tonight to go deal with this game, which is super excited. Oh. Do 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 do. It is a lot of things. The end of July and August are going to get... No, August is the end of June, and through August are going to get pretty gnarly for me. Gnarly in a good way. Like, I am always excited. This little guy's a little bit tougher than the others, isn't he? I'm not going to bother terrestrializing because he's basically dead. Like, we're going to win. I was like, it's not letting me do my move. Oh, I'm out of PP for it. Do 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 do. Ah. But my dear friend Leslie, Cheese and Krakens, friend of the channel, who's often in these, hanging out in these, was kind enough to send me 2 beautiful bottles of Prosecco for my birthday. And well, there was some definite frustration happening yesterday. Some good things also happened. So I had too many other we had too many drinks at my birthday party. There was a lot of nothing super hard. Well, I guess the jalapeno margaritas were on the stronger side, but we had several different forms of alcoholic beverages at my birthday party, and I didn't want to drink the beautiful alcohol that they gave me when I wouldn't fully appreciate it. So I held on to it, and I opened the bottle yesterday to belatedly celebrate the good thing that happened, which I will hopefully talk about soon if I decide that I do like the good thing that happened. Because, you know, sometimes a thing can be good, but then you're not sure. You feel like it's going to be good, and then you find out it's not actually for you, and so I don't want to make announcements and sweeping statements before those decisions are made. But it was big progress, so I opened that bottle, and then tonight, I was just going to be sitting on it because I had another game tonight that was going to go until very late. But now I don't have that game, so I'm going to finish this up and go back to that little watering hole and have a little bit more of that beautiful Prosecco to celebrate the thing not just happening, but actually being made use of, which is super exciting. I know I'm being incredibly vague here. I apologize. And maybe, just maybe, to celebrate catching a shiny Gimmeghoul. But it looks like those are all of the Gimmegouls that are on my map. Oh, here's one more. Here's one more. And yes, I apologize for speaking in such veiled and roundabout terms. But certain things I'm just going to hold on to until later. But I really can't wait to share it all with you. And again, hopefully sooner rather than later. Hi, shiny, or not shiny, terrestrialized Corviknight. I do not want to fight you right now. Fences won't keep me in. I'll just jump them with my Dragon. God, there's a lot of climbing to get to this raid. It had better be a shiny. It had better be a shiny after all this work. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Just let me take it. Just let me take it. Do... Kerblam. Here we go. Challenge as a group. Anyone can join. I would really love, like... And that's not to say that I don't know of any. Because I know they're out there. I know they exist. I just don't know them well enough personally. I would love to find a couple other, like, really dedicated shiny hunters. So when it came time to go after these types of Pokemon, I could just be like, squad up, let's go. And we could just hit everything hard and fast. But, because, yeah, the random matchmaking is... I have definitely sat in a lobby waiting for 4 people to lock in for 3 times as long as it took to do the entire raid. And that just makes raiding a little bit miserable. Whereas if I'm like, these are our 4 people, we're going in, we're going to hit it hard, and then we're going to move on to the next one. I knew a lot of people who played a whole lot of Pokemon and did a whole lot of raids right when it came out and then fell off hard. And I know a lot of people who did a bunch of raids for very specific Pokemon, but I haven't found a dedicated group of Gimmeghoul raiders yet. If you know someone who wants to dedicated Gimmeghoul raid, let me know. Give me an introduction. We can be friends. Shroom. You were describing an MMO static group. I mean, yes, basically. I mean, I had those for Pokemon Go, for raids in Pokemon Go. Like, yeah, I played Ragnarok Online too. I do know the concept, but you often find them in... I know I had a raiding group for a little bit for Sword and Shield when it came out, when we went raiding for Dittos. For the DLCs. We were like, is Ditto o'clock? Let's heckin' go. Let's see. Let's see. Not shiny. Boo. Okay. So tragically, we now have to go back and try the Poke Portal. And let's see if the... How long has it been? Let's see if the last half hour, 40 minutes, have made this any better. I'll also share my dear friend Cake Tease, friend of the channel who often hangs out here, gave me a little Displacer Beast plushie for my birthday, and it's so soft. It's so soft, and he got little tentacles, and they're posable, and they bend. And I love him. His name might be Steve, but I don't know that that's his name, but it might be. Steve is what I keep defaulting to, but I feel like I've been defaulting to Steve a lot recently. So he's just hanging out back there, watching over the stream. With his little 2 wide eyes. And his little fangies. I love his little fangies. And I said I'm not going to complain about this. Come on. There we go. The only thing, like, while this does get very frustrating off stream, it's extra frustrating on stream because it's like, this is just not good stream material. And ha 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 ha. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. Hey, Alucard, fellow vampire. Like that. Okay, Yar. Come on, Yar. Lock us in. Let's go. Your friend is ready. Your friend is so ready. Let's go. Yes! Raid was not abandoned. Ha 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 ha. Do 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 do. It's so hard to tell if it's shiny. Like, I don't think it is, but it's just so hard to tell if it's shiny. Oh, that hits so hard. I heckin' love it. I don't mind waiting. So like, seriously hang out with you. Yeah, and again, it's not even that, like, part of streaming is you're like, this is dead space. There's nothing exciting on the screen. There's nothing for people to look at. So I really do have to, like, perform more and be more on when there's nothing going on the screen like that. And it's not that big a deal because I do like hanging out with you all, and like chit-chatting with y'all is awesome. But it's much easier to do something like that when you've got 50 viewers and, you know, 10 of them are actively chatting than it is when it's like, don't get me wrong, you all are awesome and I appreciate every single one of you, regardless of if you chat or lurk or just have it on in the background while you're literally in another room. It is super appreciated, and this is not a guilt trip of anyone needs to talk more. Like, you're here and that means a whole lot, and I appreciate that. This is not a complaint or critique. It's just like part of being a streamer is like, there's something interesting on the screen so I can take a little bit more time to think, to like plan out what I want to say. When there's boring stuff on the screen, you have to be a little bit more on, if that makes sense. So it is really nice when, you know, even if it's just the pretty cutscene, it's like, okay, at least there's something pretty on the screen, as opposed to, here's a bunch of tiles and a spinning loading bar. And it really makes me... Oh, thank you, Jester. That's very sweet of you to say. Like, it makes me... I guess what's streaming isn't for me. I always like to take my time. Yeah, like, a lot of people don't understand that streaming isn't... Now, being good at video games definitely can help you be a good streamer. But streaming is entertainment and performance and being on. Just as much as it is playing a video game. You know, people... You really don't see... The most popular streamers, you know their personalities, and you know their quirks, and you know their likes and their dislikes. Because they're on, and they're talking, and they're being loud, and they're being entertaining. They're not just sitting there. Playing the game. That's not good entertainment. There's definitely a point of shut up and let the audience enjoy the cutscene. But again, a cutscene is not this static screen with absolutely nothing going on. But yeah, streaming is... It has been interesting the number of people I have found who, and I don't mean this in like an insulting way, but are like, I'm going to stream because I like playing video games and I like playing video games with my friends and hanging out. And they start streaming and they're like, this is exhausting. Yeah, it is, and it can be. And I'm very good at video games, if you may brag. You absolutely can and should brag. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. Yeah, streaming is performance. And not everyone is a performer. And that's not to say you can't get better at performances and at streaming if you make the effort, but it is an effort. I will also say it is much easier to stream when you have the amazing audience that David and I have, and y'all who hang out in chat and chat with us and are active. It is much easier to be a streamer when that is happening than when you are literally streaming to an empty room or to one or two viewers who are not speaking or interacting at all. So when I say we genuinely appreciate your hanging out and be it lurking, be it chatting, we genuinely do. Even if you are supporting the stream more than you could possibly know, regardless of if you subscribe or not, just by being here and chatting, you make our job of streaming so much easier, and it is so very appreciated. So, thank you, the viewers. Y'all are great. Why are you putting... That's a choice. I mean, that's just a choice. A ditto is a choice. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is for y'all, our awesome viewers. Thank you to all the duckies and dice fiends out there. Come on, Killian. Come on, Killian. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. It's only a 4-star. I can basically one-shot it. Come on, Killian. Please. Please. Okay, thank you. It is at least going much better than it was when we first started this stream, so that is good to know. Apparently 6 o'clock Eastern is not a good time to be trying to jump into random raids. Oh, someone just really wants to show off their shiny Ditto. That's fair. Do, 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 do. We are absolutely demolishing this poor Gimmeghoul. I feel a little bad. Did we, like, beat this thing before I even actually got to move? Yeah, we absolutely demolished this thing. We hit it so hard, so fast, that the game literally could not keep up. Do, 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 do. Heck. Part of me feels like, I know there's like shiny hunting subreddits that will do, like, someone will just be checking out their raids on their own and they will find the shiny. And they'll be like, shiny Gimmeghoul will hop on in, and they'll put up their link code. And you have to be really fast. But I feel like I might need to do that for this raid, because this is a short event, and the shiny rates are terrible. But also Reddit's kind of a problem right now. And I'm like, I'm trying to not go to Reddit to help, you know, enforce that you should treat your customers and your community better. But also, maybe there's a Discord. I don't really want to join yet another Discord. I'm with you all. There are too many Discords. And I know, as a person who has their own Discord, their Discord server, there are too many Discord servers, and I don't want to have to join anymore. And I still do. Welcome back, JD. How was dinner? We have returned to this screen. It is somewhat mostly working. We went through all of the Gimmeghoul raids currently on my map. So we are back to this. And I'm having Bubbling Cauldron black and peppermint tea by the incredible Riddles Tea Shop. And it is giving me life. Julie, who runs the shop, for a while had a set of fandom teas that were the potions from The Legend of Zelda. And she had red, green, and blue. And they were all really good, but the green was like a mint, a green mint, with a little bit of black to give it just a little bit of extra depth. And oh my goodness, it was so good. I just hate when people use Discord for file sharing and not like GitHub. Looking at you, mod hacking community. Yeah. There's a lot of streamer bot stuff that's locked away in Discords. And it does seem like several of those people finally did get frustrated with people joining the Discord going, where is the thing? And so they did finally start putting it up on GitHub, which made it a lot easier. Especially because, how do I put this carefully? A lot of the modding and the coding community tend to be of a certain gender persuasion. And those are not spaces that I always want to hang out in real time. That's all I'll say with that. I'm like, I am here for files. I will ask a question. I have to set my Discord so that people cannot DM me just because we share a server. Because things got interesting real quick. Okay, come on. Come on. Let me search. Let me search. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, let me in. Let me into this one. I've failed out on 2 in a row. Let me into this one. Let me into it, please. Yes, what else can I tell you all about? Like I said, I had a very lovely birthday party. Thank you to everyone who came by on my birthday stream and our affiliate-versary stream. That was a genuine treat. We didn't give away nearly as many shinies as I expected. Or I hoped, at least. But I also, I didn't advertise it on Reddit. And had I done so, there probably would have been more. But, you know, these are decisions that we sometimes make. Again, flabbergasted this Saturday. I am so excited. I'm not going to say too much yet, but I do, because I'm waiting for them to announce. You don't want to, jump on when someone's doing a really cool project that you get to be part of, they often, especially if they are a marketing-minded person and or group, they often have, you know, announcement strategies and marketing plans and such. So you don't want to, on your stream, just casually drop something instead of waiting for the actual announcement. But I'm going to be part of a short campaign in the month of July. I am so excited to get to play with some of these people. It's a system that I have wanted to play for ages and can't wait to get to know more of. And the GM seems really, really amazing. So that's exciting. Hey, Leslie, how are you doing? We are stuck on this screen because I have gone through all of the Gimmeghoul raids on my map. There are shiny Gimmeghoul's available right now. I was earlier just telling everyone about the lovely bottles of Prosecco that you sent me and how I'm going to... I was supposed to have a game tonight, and it was canceled for reasons, which mental health reasons and other people's like physical health reasons, and that's great. Cancel games if people aren't feeling well and up to it. And so while it is sad that I will not get to play, it does mean that I will get to have some of that lovely Prosecco after we finish this stream. I would love to be able to have it to celebrate getting a shiny, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now, does it, friends? What else do I have going on? Hope the Prosecco is tasty. It is so tasty. It was so sweet and thoughtful of you. And I can't wait to celebrate your next step by opening the other bottle you sent me. I know there was something else. I had a thought of, oh, I could talk about this. I will say the last 2 weeks in July, I am very excited to share very soon. I am working on the graphics for it. I am very excited to share that I will be running a 2-part game with some of my favorite players, some of my favorite people. It is going to be amazing. Hey, crew, welcome on in. Look, that's behaving. Gods. I know, like, I have so much going on in July that I feel like I really need to talk about these things. Like, I feel like I should be able to talk about all of it, and I want to talk about all of it, but so much of it is pre-recorded or unannounced that I can't talk about it yet. That's someone over there, not that Gimmeghoul. That was a trick. That was a trick, and it was a dirty, dirty cheat. How are you doing, crew? Welcome on in. What else can I talk about? I mean, I can't talk about any of that now, can I? Heck, heck, heckity, heck, heck. Just getting in breakfast for... Brenner is my favorite meal. Like, Brenner is pure joy for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, I know I am biased. Like, so I love breakfast, but I don't really like sweet breakfast. Too much sweet in the morning doesn't agree with my tummy. I love, like, eggs and hash browns and all that high cholesterol stuff in the morning. That's my jam. And I do like that for Brenner at any point. However, if you have breakfast for dinner, you can enjoy a waffle with a cup of red wine. And there is nothing nicer than a nice fluffy waffle with a thick, heady, dry red wine. That is just glorious. Biscuits and gravy. So, in the Emergency Power podcast, one of our players is British, and the rest of us are filthy Yanks. And We've had some, yes, we've had some impassioned debates about biscuits and what is a biscuit and which is better. And it has spawned an entire channel in the Emergency Power Podcast Discord called Biscord, the Biscuit Discord channel. And just this morning, was it this morning or was it yesterday? Time is a weird soup. Leslie posted the most hilarious video of British kids trying American biscuits, biscuits and gravy, and sweet tea for the first time. And it is such joy, I cannot possibly explain to you how entertained I am by that video. So thank you, Leslie, for helping my morning with that video. And my evening with the Prosecco that I'm going to dive into after this. But yes, I woke up to that and I watched it not even out of bed yet. I was like blearily trying to like blink myself awake. I had 3 back-to-back-to-back calls this morning starting at 8:30. So I was like, awake is terrible. I need to be awake. I don't want to be awake. Morning is so hard. And then I watched that and I laughed so hard that it woke me up. So Leslie saved the day. But yes, biscuits and gravy. See, here's my thing. Biscuits and gravy are an excellent breakfast, but biscuits and gravy are for any time of the day. If you have biscuits and you have gravy, have biscuits and gravy. Just do it. If biscuits and gravy is an option, do it. Do it. Do it. I'd like mornings a lot better if it started later. Exactly. So I am a morning person against my will. I'm all about home fries and homemade French fries. I will admit, okay, hash browns. Hash browns are just hash browns. And if not hash browns, then tater tots. I love me some tater tots. But I want hash browns just by themselves. I want hash browns with scrambled eggs and spinach. I want hash browns with chicken and waffles. I want hash browns with biscuits and gravy. I want hash browns. See, I hate mornings. I used to be the most nighty night owl that ever did night owl. I truly woke up about 3 a.m. That's when I got my second win. That's when I got creative. I used to be a working artist. My most of my art happened around that time. I was a freaking machine. And then I reached a certain age and a certain point of anxiety. And my back said, you are in such constant pain that you will no longer be allowed to sleep past 7 a.m. And at this point it's probably, wait, how old am I? Oh, God, so it's probably been at least 15. Can't be that long. I was in LA. So it's close to 10 years since I've been able to sleep past 7 a.m. Yes, I'm exactly 21. How did you know, crew? Yeah, at a certain age, my back just said, you're not sleeping in anymore. And I haven't since. That's why the Prosecco. Exactly. Oh my God, it's like so great to finally be able to like legally drink. Ugh, I can't tell you, it's such a relief. I mean, like, most people do something stupid, like tequila shots and beer on their 21st birthday, but no, because of my good friend Leslie, I got to do Prosecco. And it's a rosé, so you know it's like classy with a K. Yeah, I work, especially at my first like career job, because I worked I worked a lot of jobs that weren't career jobs. I worked at GameStop. I worked at Blockbuster. I worked at Petco. Like, I did all of those. But my first, like, career job, I worked with a lot of baby faces. Like, a lot of people who were in their mid to late 20s, but could not order a drink even with their ID because people would, like... So yeah, there were many birthday parties in the office where our sweet... Yes, Klasije. Classe. Happy dinner making, Jester. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, there were a lot of office birthday parties where it was like, how does it feel to finally be able to drink? To someone who was like, you know, more than old enough to be able to drink. So, oh, there. I didn't have to complain about it. Come on, Wanjo? Wanjo? Come on, Wanjo. Push the start button. Push the button. This is painful. See, this is what I was saying. I wish I had, like, people that I could just go and raid with. Because this fight is going to be over, like, so fast compared to how long we sat in this lobby. Sitting in the lobby is going to be probably twice as long as the fight itself. Thank you for pressing the button after I complained about it. Roar! I judge thee. Yeah, like, Arceus for combat, for raids, has a really great setup of, like, it can learn Acid Spray, which reduces their special defense dramatically. And then it can learn Calm Mind, which increases its own special attack. And then also has a heal, and then it'll use Judgment, which will be whatever type of is the plate that they're holding. But Gimmeghoul removes status effects from itself so quickly that it's a little bit frustrating, y'all. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more raid, and then I'm gonna call it a night and see if I can't figure out why my raid counter is not behaving. And then we'll go find someone else to raid. And I'm going to continue doing this, but in a more comfy pajama top with hopefully a Gilmore on my lap. Gilmore's on my chair over there. I think I'd have to figure out where I do the cat cam. But I think I now know where Gilmore likes to sleep. Enough that I can set up a cat cam. You all just have to remind me to check if he's in his usual spot. Because I can't actually see him from where I'm standing. Because there is a desk and a monitor between myself and the chair that Gil likes to snooze in. I don't really want to use you against a fairy type. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter. It's a 4-star. Oh, nope, nope. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Let's go. Let's go. Let's heck it go. Badoom. But yes, I thank you all for hanging out with me like you do every Tuesday. It is always incredible to me that I'm like, I'm gonna be my doofy self and play some Perkabur. Which is, let's be honest, not the most exciting game to watch. And people consistently show up. I forgot how cool the shiny of that guy is. I mean, Thursday. Tuesday, see, I stream on Tuesday and Thursday. And both Tuesday and Thursday start with T. So my brain is just like, yeah, it's the T day. We stream on a day that starts with T. And Tuesday is first in the lineup, so my brain goes to Tuesday. No, you are correct. It is not Tuesday, it is Thursday. It has just been a very long week. And I am, despite being heavily caffeinated, apparently very tired. Boom, boom. Okay, I know I said this is gonna be the last one, but I want to end on a 5-star just because I feel like, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like 5 stars is more likely to be shiny. So I might just do a quick 5-star, especially since we just obliterated this guy again. Like, so many Gimmeghoul have been harmed in the making of this stream. Just so many. Just like so heckin' many. It is redonkulous. Do 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 do. I know it's not, but I'm gonna check anyway. Just gonna check anyway. Just gonna check anyway. And it's not, and we're not surprised. We're a little sad. We're a little sad, but we're not surprised. Okay. They're just not gonna let me end on a 5-star, are they? Fine. We'll do one more 4-star. It's like, oh, you want that 5-star? No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was cute. If I can even get into this one. We might be staring at the screen a little bit longer. What? Oh my goodness. Crew, the sunglasses. The hecking sunglasses emote. Oh my goodness. You broke me. I'm like, wait, that looks like mine, but it's not. But it, you wrecked what few brain cells I have today. That was amazing. Crew, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Truly incredible. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ha! Can we do it? I find myself staring intently at the little communicating thing, as if staring at it. It's like when you refresh the delivery page to see if it gets here sooner. Not gonna lie, I spent some time this morning refreshing a delivery page. Oh, come on. Come on, Pokemon. Like, this does, like, somewhat boggle me. Because Pokemon has made these... Game Freak, the Pokemon company, has made these, like, actually pretty great 4-player raid things. Like, hopping in with 4 other people and doing the raid is really, really great. But getting in and out of it is so clunky. And the Switch has no way to natively capture. You have to buy additional hardware to capture and stream your game. And it's like, please, please, Nindy. Please, Nindy, come on. You make these games that are family friendly and made to be played together. Make it easier for us to play together and to share. Please. Please, I am asking you so very nicely. Okay. Let's judgment this little guy. Ooh, this Echo Drift is going to be so gnarly. Ooh, look at that! Actually, I'm going to Acid Spray, because that's going to make all those other special attacks that much more powerful. And that's me being a team player. Aw, yeah! That's cool. We don't need to terrestrialize in order to get you. That's no thing. This won't kill him, but the next one will. If the left one won't get you, the right one will. Kerplow. Game, set, match. Alright, we're gonna catch this little friend. And then we're gonna call that a stream. No shinies, but again, it's not surprising that we haven't gotten a... We are not the lucky ones who get a shiny every stream. But we get to hang out. The real shinies are the friends we talk to along the way. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Let's take the peek. Let's make sure it's not a shiny. I don't think it is. We're gonna take the peek. I don't want a picnic. No, no, no. Nope. Okay. But a valiant effort was made. Thank you all for hanging out. We did have a good little time, or at least I did. I hope you did too. And let's see, what friends have we got streaming tonight? Hype Goblin. Hype Goblin is playing some D&D. Since I don't get to play TTRPGs tonight, we will go over and visit her. So, get ready for that. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a wonderful time as always. I can't wait to see you all on Saturday. I hope you will come by for Flabbergasted. And remember, be kind to yourself, be excellent to others. I hope you have a great weekend, a great Friday, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.